fear of the Lord is where wisdom begins, foundation of truth, where real knowledge lives. Not in man's reason, not in earthly ways, but reverence for God lights eternal days. Fools despise this wisdom from above. They chase empty knowledge, reject holy love. But the wise will seek what comes from His throne in the fear of the Lord. True wisdom is known. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge of the Holy One. Our eyes clearly see them. Trust His instruction, let His truth be your guide. In reverence and wonder, let wisdom reside. When the world offers counsel that leads you astray, hold fast to the wisdom that never will sway. Keep your heart right, a lamp to your path through the darkest of night. Holy reverence, humble heart, knowledge from heaven sets us apart. In awe of His glory, wisdom we find. Fear of the Lord renews the mind. Fear of the Lord, wisdom begins. Proverbs 1:7. Let wisdom within.
Before you build your dreams, before you make your way, bring every thought and plan before His throne today. He knows the path ahead. He sees what you can't see. Commit your works to Him. He'll make your pathways free. No scheme of man can stand without His guiding hand. The wise heart seeks His will. That's how we understand. Commit your works unto the Lord. Your plans He will establish. step you take in faith, He makes it everlasting. Surrender every dream, every hope, every care. Commit it all to Him. He'll lead you everywhere. The world will pull you left, the world will pull you left. The fears will pull you right, the fears will pull you right. But resting in His purpose brings peace through every fight. Your striving turns to peace when you let go and trust. Your plans become His plans when you commit your trust. Every morning I surrender, every evening I release all my striving, all my planning. I lay down at your feet. Your ways are higher, Lord. Your ways are high. Your wisdom never fails. When I commit my works to you, your perfect path prevails. Commit your works unto the Lord. He will establish. Proverbs 16:3. Your plans established. Get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget my words. Seek her with all your heart. Treasure what you've heard. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, get insight. Above all possessions, let her light your sight. Wisdom is supreme, so pursue her with might. She'll exalt your life, fill your days with light. Embrace her instruction, let her guard your way. In wisdom's path you'll find life every day. Get wisdom at the dawn of your life. She's worth more than silver, more precious than strife. Riches will fade, but her value remains. Wisdom protects through joy and through pain.
Receive my instruction, not silver or gold. Wisdom's more precious than riches untold. All gleaming treasures can't match her pure light. My words bring true knowledge, pure truth, and pure sight. Knowledge and wisdom are better than fine gold. Silver and jewels leave the heart cold and old. Choose understanding, embrace what is right. Wisdom delivers from darkness to light. Silver deceives with its shimmering glow. Gold's fleeting promise will come and will go, but wisdom endures through the storm and the fight. She guards your tomorrow. She leads you aright. Receive instruction, receive instruction instead of pure gold. Instead of pure gold, wisdom's instruction, instruction more precious than jewels untold. Than jewels untold. Choose understanding above rubies so fine. In wisdom's embrace, perfect peace you will find. Receive my instruction, not silver or gold. Wisdom above all, more precious than silver untold. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge of the Holy One, where true sight comes from. Fools despise knowledge, they reject discipline's call, but wisdom's foundation is reverence for all. Reverence and awe, where understanding is born. Holy knowledge flows when His holiness is one. Turn from the foolish, embrace correction with grace. In the fear of the Lord, you will find your true place. The wise heart trembles before the Almighty's throne, and holy fear, wisdom, and knowledge are shown. Fools chase their folly, despise what is right, but reverence opens the door to His light. Knowledge of the holy brings life to the soul. Fear of the Lord makes the broken heart holy. Foolish ways, let His wisdom impart. The beginning of wisdom beats strong in your heart. Fear of the Lord, where all wisdom begins. Knowledge of the holy, where true life wins. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely. His steps are established, his path made so surely. But he who perverts, his ways will be known. Integrity's path leads to peace fully grown. The upright in heart find their confidence strong. Their way is established, they fear not the wrong. But crooked distortions reveal their own shame. Walk straight in the truth, exalt Jesus' name. Steadfast and righteous, the just man will stand. His course is directed by God's mighty hand. No fear of the future, no dread of the fall. Integrity's children will answer the call. Walk in the light, let your conduct be true. The Lord sees your heart, He will carry you through. Perverse hidden ways bring their own dark reward, but integrity's highway leads straight to the Lord. Walk in integrity, walk confidently, your path is secure. The Lord walks with thee. When pride comes Then comes dishonor and shame. But wisdom stays humble, protected by grace and by name. The haughty will stumble, their fall will be great, but the humble find honor at wisdom's gate. Pride lifts the foolish, but soon they will crash. Wisdom brings honor that forever will last. The arrogant heart seeks its own empty praise, but the lowly find glory through humble-filled days. Boastful and proud, the destruction is near. Humility's path casts away every fear. God gives grace to the meek, exalts those who bow. In wisdom's embrace, true honor we vow. That crumble to dust. Humility's foundation forever will trust. The mighty will fall from their self-righteous height, but the humble walk safely in wisdom's pure light. Pride brings disgrace, but wisdom brings honor. The humble find glory, their path growing stronger. Whoever walks with wise men will be wise. Companionship shapes you, opens up your eyes.
but companion of fools will suffer great harm. The company you keep sets your heart's true alarm. Walk with the prudent, your wisdom will grow. Iron sharpens iron, true insight will show. Fellowship matters, it forges your soul. Wise friends elevate, make broken hearts whole. Choose your companions with diligent care. The wise will inspire, lift burdens you bear. But foolish companions will lead you astray. Walk with the righteous, they'll light up your way. Seek out the godly, let wisdom surround. In fellowship sacred, true counsel is found. The path of the wise grows brighter each day. Walk with companions who point to his way. Become wise as they are. Proverbs 13:20, wisdom's guiding star. Commit your works unto the Lord, your plans He will establish. Every thought and every dream in His hands they flourish. Surrender your striving, let go of control. He orders your footsteps, He carries your soul. Before you build castles or chase your desires, lay every intention before heaven's fires. The God who created the stars and the seas will perfect your purpose, bring you to your knees. Human schemes are fragile, they crumble and fall, but plans in His keeping will answer His call. Trust in His timing, rest in His grace, commit every labor your works unto the Lord today. Proverbs 16:3 lights the perfect way. A man's heart plans his course, he charts his own way, but the Lord directs his steps, establishes his day. You dream and you scheme, you map out your road, but God holds the compass where true paths are showed. Human intentions are noble, ambitions run deep, but sovereign hands guide where your footsteps will keep. We plot every detail, we labor and strive, yet God writes the ending, keeps destiny alive. The mind of a man deviseth his way with such care, but God makes his footsteps fall perfectly there. Surrender your journey, release your control. The Lord who directs steps will accomplish your soul. Your heart may be certain, your vision so clear, but trust the Lord's leading year after year. What man proposes, God wisely disposes in his perfect timing. His full glory shows. The Lord directs steps where man's heart would roam. Proverbs 16:9 calls wanderers home.
A friend loves at all times, through storm and through sun, closer than brothers when battles are won. In prosperity's hour or in trouble's dark night, true friendship endures, a covenant of light.
When others may scatter and leave you alone, a faithful friend stays by your side like a stone, not moved by the circumstances, not swayed by the tide, through seasons of joy and when tears coincide. The love of a friend is a treasure so rare, steadfast through suffering, glory they share. In weakness they strengthen, in victory they cheer. A brother's love deepens through peril and fear. Time can erode. True friends walk with you down life's winding road, through valleys of shadow, on mountain tops high. A friend loves at all times, never saying goodbye. Friend loves at all times, through every season. Proverbs 17:17. Love without reason. The name of the Lord is a strong tower indeed. The righteous run to it and find their heart free, safe from destruction, secure from the storm, refuge eternal, forever made warm. When enemies rise and the battle grows dire, that name is your shelter, your heart's true desire. The wicked may stumble, their strongholds will fall, but righteous find safety behind heaven's wall. Call on that name and the heavens will move. No weapon can prosper, no evil can prove. A fortress unbreachable, refuge so sure. The name of Jehovah forever endures. Who trust Him will never be moved. In Jesus' strong name, all victories prove. The name of the Lord, strong tower stands tall. Proverbs 18:10. refuge for all. Many plans reside within a man's heart, devices and dreams setting his course from the start. But sovereign counsel of God will stand, His perfect purpose established by His hand. Human intentions may rise and may fall, the schemes of tomorrow prove fragile and small. But what heaven decrees through eternity rings, the purpose of God has victorious wings. We plot every detail, we dream through the night, but God writes the ending with infinite might. Our finite horizons can't measure His scope, His counsel endures, gives eternal hope. What man proposes with passion and fire, God sovereignly orders, lifts ever higher. Through every intention, through every design, His perfect will triumphs, forever divine. Many are the plans, but God's will shall stand. Proverbs 19:21, guided by His hand. Train up a child in the way he should go, nurture his heart where God's truth can grow. Teach him to love what is righteous and pure. Implant your wisdom, make his path secure. From tender years, plant seeds of your grace. Guide little footsteps to seek your face. The values you build when his heart is so young will echo forever in life's sacred song. When age comes upon him and years start to show, The path that you taught him, he still will know. Through valleys and mountaintops, trials and tests, your training endures in his heart's quiet nest. Invest in the future, disciple the young, teach them to follow where you have begun. The words that you speak when their spirits are new will guide them forever back home unto you. Train up a child in the way he should go. Proverbs 22:6. Truth they'll always know. Through wisdom is a house built, steady and sure. By understanding rooms are filled, pure and secure. Through knowledge its chambers store treasures untold, wealth of the spirit more precious than gold. Not hammers or nails, not human design, but wisdom from heaven makes every room shine. Understanding establishes foundations so deep. Knowledge brings bounty that time cannot reap. Build not with hands, but with counsel divine, the house of your life by God's wisdom will shine. Fill every corner with insight and grace. Understanding and knowledge make beauty embrace. Labor and toil cannot purchase this wealth. Only wisdom from God gives abundant good health. Rooms overflowing with treasures of heaven. A life built by wisdom to glory is given. Understanding fills. Proverbs 24:3-4. God's perfect will. By understanding, rooms are filled, pure and secure. Through knowledge, its chambers store treasures untold, wealth of the Spirit, more precious than gold. Not hammers or nails, not human design, but wisdom from heaven makes every room shine. Understanding establishes foundations so deep. Knowledge brings bounty that time cannot reap. Build not with hands, but with counsel divine. The house of your life by God's wisdom will shine. Fill every corner with insight and grace. Understanding and knowledge make beauty embrace. Labor and toil cannot purchase this wealth. Only wisdom from God gives abundant good health. Rooms overflowing with treasures of heaven. A life built by wisdom, to glory is given. Wisdom built houses, understanding fills. Proverbs 24:3-4, God's perfect will. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be to your soul. When you find it, it will make your spirit whole. Sweet as honey, deep as the morning light, a treasure for the heart, a lamp in the night. Wisdom enters softly and stays ever near. It quiets the restless, it calms every fear. Like honey to taste, like water to thirst, it feeds the soul and it blesses the first. Search for her deeply with patience and grace, and you will discover her healing embrace. The soul that receives her will flourish and grow in every season. Her mercy will show. and makes the wounded whole. A gift from above that forever will stand. The joy of the heart and the work of the hand. Wisdom to your soul, sweet and secure. Proverbs 24:14. Treasure that endures. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. In honest friendship, we refine one another. Through counsel and conflict, through challenge and care, we grow in the fire of the truth that we share. A friend brings correction with kindness and grace, helping the heart run the faithful race. Not by flattery, but by what's true. We help each other become strong and new. When two hearts are willing to listen and learn, wisdom is forged where the hot embers burn. Each honest word is a tool in the hand, building a life that is firm, wise and grand. Let every conversation sharpen our sight. Let every sincere friend lead us to light. By truth and by love, let our spirits align. For iron sharpens iron, and hearts can shine. Iron sharpens iron, strong and true. Proverbs 27:17, making us new.
The righteous walk with courage in the light, bold as a lion, fearless in the fight. No shadow can shake the heart that trusts the Lord. He gives a holy confidence that cannot be ignored. When trouble rises, the righteous will not flee. Their steps are steady, anchored by His peace. A lion-hearted faith, unshaken draw nearer and clear. Courage is born when the heart is made clean. The righteous are bold and their light is seen. Stand up with courage, let your spirit rise with a lion's boldness and heaven in your eyes. No fear can defeat what His grace has begun. The righteous are fearless, their victory is won. Bold as a lion, steady and true, the righteous walk on, made strong in you. Where there is no vision, the people cast off restraint. But blessed is the one who walks with heaven's mandate. When purpose grows silent and the heart loses sight, the soul starts to wander away from the light. Vision from above gives the spirit a flame, a holy direction that cannot be tamed. Without sacred purpose, the path grows unclear, but heaven's instruction draws wisdom. Hold fast to the calling, let the vision remain. It steadies the weary, it heals every strain. The heart that receives it will flourish and rise, for God gives His people a glimpse of the sky. Let vision return where confusion has grown. Let wisdom from heaven be deeply known. For where His light leads, the people are blessed, and hearts find their way into peace and rest. Vision from above guides the way. Proverbs 29:18. Light for today.
and she laughs without anxiety. The words she speaks are kind and wise. Her mouth brings grace that lifts the skies. Strength and honor wrap around her soul. Faithful love has made her whole. In every season, calm and bright, she walks in wisdom, clothed in light. When she opens her mouth, compassion is heard, gentle and true, every graceful word. She teaches with mercy, she leads with grace, a woman of virtue in the Lord's embrace. Clothed with strength and dignity, her kindness shines for all to see. Charm is deceitful and beauty will fade, but a woman who fears the Lord will always be stayed. What lasts is the heart, faithful and true. The praise she receives comes from the Lord who renews. Outer beauty passes like flowers in the sun, but reverence for God is where honor is won. A gentle spirit, a life set apart, that is the treasure that lives in the heart. Chases glitter and the fleeting applause, she stands in her faith, holding firm to God's laws. Her worth is not measured by silver or fame, but by holy devotion and a life that names. Blessed is the who walks in his light. Her beauty is rooted in truth and in right. The fear of the Lord is her lasting crown, and heaven remembers the great Charm is deceitful and beauty will fade, but a woman who fears the Lord will always be stayed. What lasts is the heart, faithful and true. The praise she receives comes from the Lord who renews. Outer beauty passes like flowers in the sun, but reverence for God is where honor is won. A gentle spirit, a life set apart, that is the treasure that lives in the heart. When the world chases glitter and the fleeting applause, she stands in her faith, holding firm to God's laws. Her worth is not measured by silver or fame, but by holy devotion and a life that names. Blessed is the woman who walks in His light. Her beauty is rooted in truth and in right. The fear of the Lord is her lasting crown, and heaven remembers the grace she has found. Charm is deceitful, beauty will fade, but the woman who fears the Lord will remain.
When the night tries to confuse my mind and the path ahead I cannot find, I lift my eyes, I give you all my heart. Your love will guide me, your voice will light the dark. I won't lean on what my eyes can see. Your plans are higher. I choose to believe in every step, in every choice I make. I acknowledge you, Lord. Lead me for your sake. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding. He sets you apart. Commit your ways, surrender your plan. the doubts come trying to make me stray, and my soul begins to lose its way. Your wisdom breaks like morning light,